Did you know that Parramatta has its own startup accelerator for migrants and refugees? It's known as Catalyser, and they run their programs from in here, in grounded space. What's Catalyser?
Catalyser is a startup accelerator for refugees and migrants, and so it helps migrant refugees who are based here in Western Sydney to start their own startups. We've been going around for 2 years and have helped about 15 startups get off the ground. Mentors and advisors are about 500 from all across Australia who are really helping us, supporting us in all different kind of ways. But there's also like the actual people that we've helped, which is about 66. So people who were unable to start their business have sort of gone on into employment opportunities and things like that as well. So I mean, I came here 5 years ago, did my master's here in Australia, found it really difficult to get into employment, so decided that I wanted to start my own business because that was a good way to sort of get into, like, create a job for myself. But then also that whole insight led me to helping other migrants who wanted to start their own businesses. A lot of migrants are coming from countries where they've faced these challenges, so they've had those lived experience of, water crisis or energy crisis. So obviously they think about that because that's sort of like front and center of their mind, and because they've had that empathy, they're able to solve those problems. And also if they have like amazing support systems like we do in Australia, then that is a really good mix, and then they go, okay, I want to solve that water crisis. And we actually have someone from our cohort who's working on that, Syed, who started something called Water Democracy. So currently he's in Bangladesh testing his prototypes and has partnered with Green Foundation to be able to provide clean drinking water to a bunch of different people.
Elsewhere in Australia, we hear of the big startup accelerators that receive lots of government money. Are you one of them?
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
So you've just done this yourself with the contributions of people that participate?
Absolutely, yeah. So their contributions, crowdfunding. So we did a Parramatta City Council, they did a crowdfunding campaign that we were part of. We also have got small funding from different foundations and some corporate sponsorships.
Okay, so if there's people out there that think this is really cool, how can we help? What can they do?
So one thing is they can buy products and services from our businesses that we start, because they're like setting up these local small businesses who really want help, but also we are a charity, so if you are interested in sort of funding us, then individuals can also contribute, and that's tax deductible. And
we can find you online?
Yeah, absolutely.
With a strange spelling?
Yeah, it's catalysr.com.au.
So this is Grounded Space. What is it?
So Grounded Space is a co-working space. We allow for small businesses, freelancers and entrepreneurs to come and start their business and grow their business from here. It's one of the only locations in Parramatta where you can do that. And so far we've got a full space, which is really good.
What kind of businesses could I support here?
There's marketing, there's real estate, there's recruitment, there's just a wide variety available here.
So everything in the one place?
Exactly right.
Because rent's quite difficult in Parramatta, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot higher than I think people realise, and with the vacancy rate so low, co-working is just such a great and affordable option.
Are there advantages for people that run their own little business, or they're self-employed, to being in a co-working space? Yeah,
there's so many benefits. I mean, one of the biggest things is productivity. So typically, you get a lot of small businesses who will work from home, a home environment, and I myself did that, and I used to go to the fridge 10 times an hour. It's good to be around other people who are working as well. You kind of motivate and encourage each other. It's a good place to network. If you're doing something and you can provide additional value to another business in the space, you can then collaborate together to help each other.
So I know Catalyser's here now. How did Grounded Space and Catalyser get together?
So I mean, there's an online community for Sydney startups, and we were just letting everyone know that we're creating a co-working space in Parramatta. So Catalyser had reached out to say, oh, this is great, we're doing something similar, would love to kind of see how we can help each other grow and that sort of thing. And then once we met up and realised that, yep, we've definitely got the same values and beliefs and that sort of thing, and there'll be a mutual benefit to both of us, then we agreed to kind of work together to grow together, which is our little motto, by the way, and it's just worked really well.
They even have their own coffee shop, and I'm about to order a coffee in there. I've got my latte. I've had a great conversation with Usman and Peter inside. If you want to know more about Catalyser or all things local, sign up to my Go Local newsletter in the description and drink turmeric lattes.